Dividing whole numbers, made easy. Example number 1. We have 2,541 divided by 3. The 3 is called the divisor, and this other number here is called the dividend. So the divisor, or the 3, is going to go on the outside. The dividend is going to go on the inside, like this. What we do first is we check if 3 can go into 2. Since 3 is larger than 2, we know that it cannot go into it. Since that is the case, we look at the first 2 numbers. And we find out how many times can 3 go into 25. 3 can go into 25 8 times. Since it can go in there 8 times, we're going to write the 8 above here. And then from here, we multiply 3 times 8, which is 24. What we do with this number is we subtract it from the number above. 25 minus 24 gives us 1. Since 3 cannot go into 1, we bring the next number down. How many times can 3 go into 14? 3 goes into 14 4 times, so we write that number above. Now we multiply 3 times 14, which gives us 12. Now we subtract these two numbers. 14 minus 12 gives us 2. Since 3 cannot go into 2, we bring the last number down. How many times can 3 go into 21? 3 goes into 21 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21, so we subtract that from this number. Since we have a 0, that means we have no remainder. Therefore, 847 is our final answer. Example number 2. We have 3,705 divided by 5. Let's go ahead and rewrite this. So we have our problem looking like this. We know that 5 cannot go into 3. However, 5 can go into 37. 5 goes into 37 7 times. Now we multiply 5 times 7. That gives us 35. Subtracting these two numbers, we get a 2. 5 cannot go into 2. Therefore, we bring down the 0. 5 goes into 20 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. That gives us 0. We see that this is a 0, however, we are not complete yet since we still have one more number that we can bring down, which is the 5. 5 goes into 5 1 time. 5 times 1 is 5. And now we have 0 remainder. Therefore, 741 is our final answer. Example number 3. We have 2,557 divided by 7. Let's go ahead and rewrite our problem. 7 is going to go on the outside, and the other number is going to go on the inside. 7 cannot go into 2, so now we look at the number next to it as well. 7 goes into 25 3 times. 3 times 7 is 21. We go ahead and subtract these numbers. 25 minus 21 gives us 4. Since 7 cannot go into 4, we bring the next number down. 7 goes into 45 6 times. 6 times 7 is 42. Then we subtract those numbers, and we have a 3. 7 cannot go into 3, therefore we bring the 7 down. That gives us 37. 7 goes into 37 5 times. 5 times 7 is 35. And we're going to subtract those. 37 minus 35 is 2. Now there's no other numbers for us to bring down. Therefore, 2 is our remainder. A lot of books have it different ways. The one that I am referencing, what we do is we put R and 2. Therefore, 365 with a remainder of 2 is our final answer.